Right, well, we've unloaded our bags to our hotel and we went back on the bus, and now we are wandering around this town here. Behind me is a statue of Chairman Mao, who obviously was very, very famous here in China. So let's go and have a look around. Right, so unfortunately, we've got to go and watch a dance now in that building over there. And I am really not a fan of watching dances, so I'm trying to think how I can get out of it, but I'm afraid I don't think I can. Looks like I gotta go in. Oh dear, Joshua, we gotta watch a dance in that great big building. It's too nice to go in. We've been on that bus all day, and now I just don't want to go in. So we are just walking first. Thankfully, we're not going to the dance just yet. We're going to walk around so we can have a little look around. It's a bit of looks like a dirty river down there. No, it's not too dirty. Look how busy it is. And look at this sign. It's an electrical digital sign. That's pretty cool, isn't it? I've never seen a sign like that. Over there, there's like a rock with lots of Chinese writing on it. Well, this street goes on and on and on. Mega busy. There's all sorts of shops, and it's so busy I'm struggling to hold the GoPro actually. So there's all sorts of places you can buy like food and drink and this sort of thing, you know. But it's just so busy, I'm struggling. It's not my cup of tea, these kind of crowds. Whoa, it's busy. So this is like a local dance where they dance around the bonfire. Apparently it's like a local thing, it's a tradition that they do here. Very interesting. Certainly not my cup of tea, it's just too noisy and too busy. I'm feeling really uncomfortable. This is so different to anywhere I've ever been. It's a little bit overwhelming. You're right, Joshua. The ground is a little bit uneven underfoot here. It's quite old stones if you look. Stones are quite old, quite big. Certainly wouldn't be good for wheelchairs. It'd be an absolute nightmare for wheelchairs here. But certainly an experience. But man, I wouldn't want to live here. Too busy for me. There's loads of little places you can go and eat and live music and stuff, but all the music is contradicting each other. There's absolutely heaps of these little shops selling necklaces and, you know, obviously jewellery, pots, drums, more jewellery. Little souvenirs. Oh, shishi. sample tea. Oh, that's disgusting. Not nice. That's coffee, but it's not nice. This place looks interesting. Bluebird Bar. Ooh. That looks like somewhere interesting to go, but I don't think the wife will let me. Wow, look at all these models. Come on, Joshua. Well, good morning everyone. It's the next morning here now. We've been on the coach for another hour of loud, painful commentary in Chinese, and I'm certainly ready for a coffee, so thankfully I found another coffee shop. I'm going to get Joshua hot chocolate. So I thought we were going to go to climb the mountain, but actually, as it happens, we are now in this area. I think we are going to go up the mountain at 12 o'clock up a cable car or something. But it was a bit disappointing because we've got another hour in another shop selling stones. So the shop that we were in previously was jade stone. I've forgotten the name of it. It's jade stone. But now they're all looking at this crystal rocks and stuff. So I just refused to go in because I haven't had a coffee this morning. So the last thing I want to do is wander around looking at stones. I mean, I didn't come here to look at stones and jewelry. I came here to look at the scenery in the mountains. So yeah, I'm finding that really frustrating. But anyway, I think I'll feel better once I've had a coffee and hopefully look around this area, show you around. Well, we're just in the square here. We found some sunshine, and unfortunately there's nowhere to buy food. It's just like pure tourist shops and ice creams, and it just all feels so fake. I'm sorry, but I'm not impressed so far with this little place. It's got these horse riding places everywhere. They're trying to make you ride horses. It all feels very, very touristy. Everywhere you go, people look at you and sort of want you to buy their whatever they're selling. Feels like Vanity Fair in Pilgrim's Progress. But at least I got me coffee. I just want to go and climb the mountain. Well, we're at the mountain base camp place, and I've never known anything like it. We have to go to this massive queue just to get up the mountain. There's hundreds of people here. Look how many people there are. It's like going to an airport or a railway station. What an experience. It's so crowded and so busy. And this is the quiet season. Apparently next month it's going to be even more people coming here. This is unbelievable. I hope it's worth it. Kind of spoils it for me being so busy. Off we go, Joshua. We're in the cable car on our way up. So we're at a viewpoint here. You can see up to the top of the mountain over there. That's the top. It's in the cloud. You can see the valley down there where we came from. Very busy. We're just gathering together to listen to the tour guide and then hopefully going on higher up. I've got no clue what she's saying, obviously. There's a place over there you can buy sausages and corn and stuff like that. Now we're in a little car going on a little tour through the forest, which is nice, isn't it, Joshua?
Yeah.
So there's the mountain. And there's people everywhere, but unfortunately we've been told it's too busy to go any higher or something. What a shame. We're down at the bottom now, where this water is. But it's still very, very busy. Joshua and I have had enough. It's just so crowded. Everyone's trying to get photographs of the same stuff, and you're kind of having to push to get anywhere. Finally got to put my feet in the water. It's very cold. I guess it's coming from the top of the mountains. It's actually really quite hot down here, but where we were at the top of the cable car, it was pretty nippy, and I'm guessing at the top of the mountain at the summit it could be down as low as 0, maybe, I don't know, 2, 3, 5 degrees. It's around 4,000 meters, the summit. I know you can go to it, but obviously on a coach trip like this you just don't have time, and I believe that it does take quite a long time to hike up, and obviously you need proper hiking clothes and hiking shoes, and we haven't got any of that. So it's as far as we're going to come, I'm afraid. Right, well, we're now back in the city of Kunming, where we started, where the aeroplane flew us into. We've pulled off the coach trip for 2 reasons. One, it was a bit too tricky with the children getting up at 6 o'clock and departing at 7 in the morning. And 2, I was struggling with the commentary, which was very annoying and loud and constant. And despite asking them to turn the volume down, the 2 individuals refused to do so. And one of them was actually quite rude, and apparently they weren't really telling you about the area. They were just pushing sales, so because they get commission every time people buy stuff from the shops that they took us, the jade stones and the silver jewelry and crystals and stuff like this, they get commission. So obviously they're pushing it, and the lady at the beginning apparently even lied about how much she was getting paid to try and make people feel sorry for her. So we have actually complained to the travel agent, and thankfully they've let us leave the trip, and they booked us a hotel here in this city of Kunming, where we will stay for the next 4 days until we fly back to Tianjin. So yeah, it was a bit disappointing because we're going to miss out on certain stuff. But at the same time, we just couldn't take any more. I could not take any more of that commentary. It was just driving me mad. It's like being tortured. It's constant noise, constant talking, very loud. I was having to put my fingers in my ears and stuff. And go into all these shops as well. I didn't expect that. I thought it was going to be mainly sightseeing, but they're taking you to all these places. The Chinese seem to really love these jade stones. They really go mad about it, you know. Anyway, we're going to show you around this park we're at, and then we're going to go to another park today, and then we'll finish the video so it doesn't get too long. China based on the style. So you've got a Beijing garden, a Hainan garden, don't ask me the other names, but all the different names of the different cities. And obviously if you're Chinese and you're watching this video, you're probably thinking, God, these foreigners, they don't know what they're talking about. So I probably got it wrong. But this is obviously another city garden here with, looks like a Buddha on that statue there. It's very pretty. All these different styles of gardens. Certainly a nice day for it because it's nice and cool. It's nice to have a walk around with the weather not too hot. Well, this sign here actually tells you all of the names of the different gardens, and there's a map of the different areas. Obviously I don't know most of these, but just to name a few: Hainan, there is Yunnan, where we are of course here, Beijing, Shandong, Shanghai, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Tianjin, where my wife's is from, where we're staying, and it goes on and on. This one is a bit different with this great big rock tower, concrete tower formation. A bit different. And this one is the Tianjin garden, where my wife is from and where we're staying. So it's hard to sort of recognise. I don't think I've ever seen a garden like this in Tianjin, but this is very pretty. It doesn't say what this one is. I'm not sure what garden this represents, but very nice. I absolutely love pine trees. It reminds me of home. People playing cards over there or having a picnic. Hubei garden. Very pretty. And of course this is the Kunming garden. This is where we are now. This is the city we're in. And if you remember when I filmed the rock formations, this is based on that. On those rocks that we saw in that place we went to on the coach trip. These big rocks. But I think this is a fake look-alike, although it's very realistic. What's he up to? Trust Joshua to try and climb the statue. Right, well, we're on our way to the next park now. Don't ask me what it's called, but it's just another park, apparently even bigger than the one we were in. So let's have a look around. This just seems to go down further and further sort of into the forest, so yeah, it's all very dark and it's nice and peaceful, but apart from the children screaming but it's all under the trees, so it makes it very damp and kind of quite dark. because of this bamboo here. Goes right up to there. This is the stuff that they can make houses out of. Well, we're still walking on this trail, trying to get back to where we started. Little fella, look at this little squirrel.
He's still waiting.
Really tame. People have obviously been feeding him. Hello.
就搁那石头上，就搁那石头上，西西。哎呀妈，过来！你太小了，胆子很大应该。过来，快吃。往底下吃。嗯，还给你。都拿了。来，他搁这塞了。
Well, we found our way back to where we were, and we fed a little squirrel that was extremely tame. Just can't believe how tame he was. He must have been fed quite a lot by people. And we are now going to head back to find somewhere to eat because we're all getting rather hungry. Well, we're out of the park at last. Now we've just got to get a taxi, get ourselves back to the restaurants. We're going to go down that street and then that's where our restaurant is. Thank you. Need to get across this road here. And my parents-in-law really wanted to try some more local food, and I think this is the place that they've been recommended to come to experience the local Yunnan speciality. So hopefully Joshua and I are going to like it, because we're a little bit fussy, aren't we, Joshua? We're not really we're very British, you know, put it that way, and we like the British. If you're not from England, we just like quite bland foods. We like quite sort of basic tastes, you know, things like you know, bread and butter, sandwiches, toast, and, you know, I can't remember now what we eat, but just simple foods, you know, just simple things like steak and chips, or pie and chips, or fish and chips, or something and chips. Well, there's some interesting looking places here, from places you can buy drinks like there to obviously these takeaway food places, and plenty of seats to sit out. I've never seen anything like that. A bite of China. Sausages, noodles, chicken's feet, quite famous in China. Well, we finally settled on a restaurant. It was my parents-in-law that chose this one. It's a very posh looking place. I have to say, this is absolutely delicious. The sweet and sour beef is just lovely, and the rice is good. We've now got some
That's
duck.
nice.
That's duck. Yeah, even Joshua you like it, don't you, Joshua?
Yeah.
This is like cold noodles with spicy sauce. It's really yummy. Really good. Well, we better tuck into this food. I'll see you soon. Well, we've had our dinner. We're absolutely full up. I mean, I'm completely full, and really enjoyed that. Actually, that was the nicest. What do you call it? Sweet and sour beef. I mean, I don't normally have sweet and sour beef. So it's the first one I've had. But normally I have sweet and sour chicken if we have a Chinese in England. But this was the nicest sweet and sour dish I've ever had, and it was really big chunks of it. It was just really nice batter. It was gorgeous. But I'm absolutely full up now, so we're walking back. We're only half an hour walk from our hotel. So just to finish the video off, I'll show you a little bit of this surrounding area as we're walking back. I'm famous. Someone wants a picture. Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay.
谢谢。
没事，不客气，再见。That does happen quite a lot actually. I get people wanting a picture with me or with the children. I'm a bit nervous about letting them take pictures of the kids. But to be honest, it doesn't really worry me. Take if it's just me. But there aren't that many foreigners in this area. And in all the areas I seem to go. So that seems to be the case. But I think when I go back to England, I'm going to have reverse culture shock, because it's going to seem strange that people aren't looking at me or wanting to take photos of me. You can see behind me all this area is restaurants stacked with people. Obviously a lot less expensive than the one we went to, which was quite expensive. I don't actually know yet how much it was, but obviously being indoors you get real plates and real chopsticks, and it's a lot more expensive than these ones, which are kind of you get plastic throwaway plates sometimes, or sometimes you do get your plates and stuff wrapped up, your bowl and your chopsticks wrapped up, but you have to sometimes clean them because you can tell that they haven't been cleaned very well. But the restaurant we just went to was very, very clean, but obviously you pay extra. There's some more sort of medium sort of level. That's you can see quite a cheapish looking place. Some of them, you notice, like the tables have got little stools, not that comfortable, but you see a lot of this. And you see absolutely loads of these electric bikes now that to use these you just have to scan the barcode with your WeChat app. WeChat is the Chinese version of WhatsApp, but they use it for everything. They use it for paying everything you pay. You don't really see cash here. Everyone pays with their phone with WeChat, but they use it for bank transfers. They use it for sending photos, communicating, just like we do with WhatsApp and Telegram. Chicken's feet, and that's duck neck, I think. There's some fruit. I can't remember what this is called. Look at all of this. Masses and masses of fruit and vegetables. There's dragon fruit. That fruit that my wife's buying, I think, is called jackfruit, which is actually quite smelly. She'll probably tell me I'm wrong later and I have to apologise, but I think it's jackfruit. These are called finger grapes. If you look at them, they're really long compared to normal. So which ones do you want, Serene? You want the finger grapes? Okay, yeah, we'll get that one. Yum yum, very delicious. Oh no, the mother-in-law's gone into that shop. We're never going to get her out. There's another one. Ladies' shop right next to another restaurant. All these shops are really close together, which I quite like actually. Everything is sort of in the same place. And just to give you an idea how many buildings there are there, look. Just think, all those people living in these flats. There's a new one over there. These, I think, two there are all brand new. You can see why there's so many people in China. Come on, Joshua. Well, I think we'll call the video a day there. Thanks for watching, guys. Thank you for your support. And I do hope you're enjoying the videos. And we look forward to see you next time. And if you do go to China, have a fantastic time. Thanks for watching.